And then like it was a while back where it was like the Elsa and Spider-Man videos where it was like Elsa blows Spider-Man's load all over her princess tits, and then it's like
was
a
it
bunch
that
of
extreme
kids
for
watching
real?
it. No, I'm being hyperbolic.
Okay.
It would literally be like Spider-Man blows his wad, and it would show like Elsa with web all over or something like that level of degenerate.
That's
and
not
it's like,
far from the hyperbolic version.
It's really not.
Yeah,
no. That was just like cool to do for like a year or two on YouTube, and all those videos had so many fucking views.
Wait, so you're saying that for kids content, the people who are making the videos would go out of their way to make a sexual title and thumbnail so that 5-year-olds would subconsciously, like, their sex drive would kick in and they'd click on it?
I don't know why they did it, but it was absolutely like, it would just be like a bad Spider-Man costume, like the kind I would buy if I was doing like a tongue-in-cheek Spider-Man for the Halloween episode of the show, like that. And then a girl who looks nothing like the character from Frozen, like in the middle of a street next to recycling bins, and he's like air humping at her, and she's like going blah 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 blah, blah like doing little spell things. It's fucking weird. It's some kind of cult thing, and it's a language that we as commoners do not know.
Yeah, there have been multiple. There have been multiple waves of YouTube kids content pedophilia scares where it came out that there were 14-year-olds doing bikini reviews, and the comments section was saturated with men just leaving vaguely masturbatory comments like, oh yeah, when she turns around at 1 minute and 38 seconds, oh, just shit like that.
There was
Jesus Christ.
Gymnast footage, right? But they were kids. They were like 8 years old, 11 years old. And the comments wouldn't even be as much as he said. It'd just be timestamps. 117, 232. And yeah.
Those people should be put in jail.
Well, I left half those timestamps with my Danny Mullen YouTube account, so please subscribe before I get carted off.
It's just, that sucks that like some mom out there, some dad was like, I'm so proud of little Jessica. I'm so proud of her. I'm uploading this to YouTube for all of our friends and family to see. And then you got like Daddy Meat Stick and Kids Are Fun, haha, 69 commenting. And it's like, God damn it, we can't even do anything fun for our I guess every video little Jessica's got to be unlisted now. Can't do that anymore.
Yeah, there's some stuff that like sexualizes young people. Dude, high school cheerleaders. Are we all supposed to believe that's not like a sexy outfit? Like, this is weird, right? It's a normal part of our culture for them to have skirts that barely extend past their underwear and then just spin around and high kick the whole game.
I don't know about you. I've got like an ingrained thing. I see one of those girls and I feel internally that she's 17. I feel like I'm going to vomit. I feel like I'm going to just, ugh. If I sense that she's 18.
Right. If I sense she's 17, pure eye contact.
It's just like, oh, what a sweet. Do you want me to buy some cookies from you, little girl? You know, but it's
a weird
the next
thing.
weekend.
And then, like, as a parent, parents are voluntarily letting their girls be cheerleaders and stuff, and we all just look the other way like it's normal. It's not normal.
I think it's normal. Like, girls have a lot of fun doing cheerleading, and like they enjoy it. They go to competitions and shit. That's my understanding. That
it's the outfit that makes it wrong, and the fact that most of the moves seem. Not most, but a lot of the moves seem like high kicks and shit like that. Like the Rockettes, right? The Rockettes is I don't know, like some sort of G-rated, mildly erotic thing, right? Like the Rockettes. Cheerleaders do the same shit. Yeah, Rockets even before my time, really. But I don't know. Yeah. It's weird. It's a weird thing that's been normalized.
I guarantee if I have a daughter, I will jump over to exactly where you are, where I'm like, this is wrong, and I hate it. But if I have like a son and he starts fucking one of the cheerleaders,
you
like, hell yeah.
You don't have any sisters, right?
No. All boys in my family.
So I've never had a sister, but I've read on Reddit from people who have had sisters. The whole like fuck your mom thing is protected and private, and you know they don't like the even thought of that. Like, say their mom is divorced, like she should be celibate forever. But sisters, go fuck my sister. Brothers are not as protective about sisters. Maybe
I heard a guy fingering my sister in a cabin once.
It sounds like that sounds awesome.
And what was your thoughts on that at the time?
I heard him because it was me.
It was It was awful, and I was so offended that she would be moaning loudly from another room while she knew I was asleep in the living room. And she denies it to this day that she was actually getting fingered by this guy. But I know her sexual history. She's a randy gal, and I don't believe her, and I believe my ears.
What's her
Should
name?
I give her the Instagram handle? Give it right now.
Is she older or younger?
Head down to like Atlanta.
She is in Michigan,
within the northern district of Georgia.
I'd say an under $500 Southwest round trip flight. You'll get there.
Here, wait, areola size. Stop me.
Stop.
Okay.
Healthy areolas. Very healthy.
Labia size. Stop me.
In tighter. A very tight introitus on her. I've experimented. Just with the finger.
Wow. I got a lot of Delta miles.
Yeah.
But
you'll have to fly her down to you, though.
Are brothers not that protective about their sisters? Like, you know, like they're, I don't know. It doesn't.
I have an older sister, which I think makes it different because she was the one that got me into drinking. She was never protective of me. Funny story. When I was 16 years old, I visited her in college, and her 21-year-old roommate sucked my dick.
Oh, that's an awesome sister.
Yeah.
Yeah. And my sister loved it. She didn't care at all. She's for statutory rape, for me hooking up with the girl she knew in law school. So I couldn't, in turn, be weird about her getting banged by dudes when we were in Vegas or in Tahoe for some kind of joint party with myself and then her and her friends.
I just never thought that brothers and sisters could have the same relationship that like brothers could, right? I'm sure that Taylor cheered on his brothers as they had, you know, romantic success here and there. But for sisters, I don't just assume to be more protective, but I guess it doesn't have to be.
It really never came up. Like, I was never like, hey, you getting any poon this weekend? Like, it just never came up.
Fucking pussy.
It's never come up.
Poon. That's my favorite word for vagina.
I heard a new one today. I was listening to old Howard Stern's actually. Envelope.
Envelope. I get it.
It's nice, right?
Yeah, I'm liking it.